Hi guys, this is Gojo from Server 136. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are talking about Insignias. So this really nice new addition a few patches back. And the reason why we are talking about Insignias today is because of the Summer Carnival event. And this event allows us to gain a lot of new insignias that can help us with our gameplay. So one of them being the lucky koi, from where we can get a few insignias, or from be it the fishing net, where it is you're getting two of them in this event. So three, and then from the I think from the point ranking, are you getting some? Yes, you're getting some of the insignias here as well. And from the pinnacle trial, you're getting an insignia when you beat in the trial ranking. You're also getting a lot of insignias here based on your rank. And lastly, through the glorious challenge, you are getting one or two insignias. So all in all, you are getting a lot of insignias, and how do you see them is through these festivals that you can see here. We'll talk about more on this later, but the reason why we are talking about insignias today is there are a lot of confusion among people about how to equip them, or the confusion between exhibit and equipping, and how to optimize and how to get most out of this insignias. Question is, what are insignias? So let's talk in detail. So you can see here when we go into a character, something mentioned as insignia. Once I click on it, it opens this window where I can see a lot of things. First, they are divided into four categories. Total collected, which is the number of total insignias that are there with me. The total activated, which shows what are the attribute bonuses I get, and the cumulative bonus percentages of all the activated insignias. And lastly is this exhibit function, which most of the people get confused that this is which insignias get activated. Actually, it's not. It is only which are the five you are the most proud of, that you want to show to the players that you do own. But the insignias get automatically activated once you unlock them. So, for example, an unactivated insignia would look like this. It shows activated when Ramsey's affinity reaches level 15. So once, let's say, an immortal reaches the level 15, the insignias get automatically activated. They don't need to be exhibited for them to get activated. Okay? So we have to keep that in mind. The goal should be to activate as many insignias as possible and as fast as possible. The reason being, each insignia bumps the attribute by a certain amount. For example, in case of Alex, it's +8. In case of Merlin, it's +8. So, depending on the team that you're choosing, you can activate specific insignia. It doesn't need to matter if you have that immortal or not. It makes more sense just to activate it to buff up your current main march. And the more you collect, so as you can see, you can increase the further buffs by 1%, 2%. So here, regen bonus, received regen bonus, so like skills that you're using, crit bonus or damage. Yeah. How to, what they do and where to find them, I think we can get in detail, or how to maximize each immortal, we can see in the next one. So let's go ahead and see how each insignia is. What do they do and where to find them? The big question. As we discussed, there are four categories of insignias. Some are completely free to play. So the immortal section, I would put it as free to play. You can get maximum of the insignias just by doing Asteria, which we shall discuss later. The collectibles that are there, where you will get all of these dragon skins that you can get from the Golden Path, except the Wyvern's Reign and the City of Glory, maybe. The World Wonder skins, I don't see anymore. They were even specific. So if you did get it, I think maybe you can get it from the Zuma Tower. And rest of these skins, also you can get them from Zuma Tower or from time to time from event. So in one of the old videos, I had discussed that you would need about 1200 spins to reach the maximum Zuma tower to get one full skin. Is it worth it? Maybe. Up to you if you have the roles that you can manage. If not, I would ask that you wait for events like, for example, the Summer Carnival going on right now, or other events where you can get these skins for you. But for now, I would focus on the immortals, on the festivals where you can get all of this free to get insignias. So for example, here I'm more or less having 3 now that I got in this event alone. You can be a hard grind and you can get other events as well. If you spend also a bit, you can also gain some of these other insignias as well. These ones haven't opened yet, but these will open soon, and these are special insignias that are there when you do accumulated top-ups in GTR Kit Shop or from community creations that people have tried to make. So where to find them? One of the places is the Battle of Asteria shop. So this is the Otherworld shop from where you can get most of this materials that you can use. I will show you in detail how you can get these and how they do help in this case. But before that, I will also show you the immortals that you need to focus on, which will help you out. So a simple table would show you where the magical immortals would have a magic attack of +8 when it is a legendary immortal, and I think +10 if it is a chaos immortal. For example, Loki would give you a magical attack of 10 at affinity level 15, and a little bit more of magical attack of 12. So in total you would get a magical attack of +22 when you reach one magic immortal to level 30. Similarly, when you have a physical bowman in the back, arrow or support, they will always give you magical defense. The front shield immortals will give you physical defense, whereas the back bowman immortals will give you magical defense. And the front physical attack immortals like Harold, Alex, Hippolyta, or be it in case of Hannibal or Poseidon, and yeah, these will, or Wukong will give you physical attack attributes instead. So these are the things that you should focus on maxing very quickly, very fast when it comes to the immortal section. Forget about if you are using those immortals or not, just focus on maxing them. You will have a more valuable buffs coming from here rather than just choosing the immortals that you have in the bunch. They have nothing to do with the immortals that you have in the bunch. So let's talk about Asteria more and the shop that is here in the Otherworld shop, and see how they enhance the affinity of the immortals. So let's talk about Battle of Asteria. What we see here is it is divided into individual challenge and alliance challenge. So individual challenge shows that you have to complete till from level 1 to 6, and the alliance challenge is also the same. So you can go through this basic tutorial that you see here. I would tell you that it's pretty straightforward, that choose the difficulty, finish the individual challenge, do the alliance challenge, and complete everything for the rewards. And the rewards that you get is these Otherworld crystals that you can then redeem at the shop. So you have the shop for the rewards for the individual challenge for the difficulty level that you choose, and alliance challenge for the difficulty level that you choose. So when you do individual challenges, then you have to finish some attacks on the gnomes. So for reference, let's see here. So I'm trying to do from level 21 so that you get to know the whole picture. So you start from level 1, then you go up till level 30. It goes on increasing in the difficulty. I'm doing it with my main march because there are some optimizations that happened in this new Asteria event, so I'm hoping that
because I'm still T8, I'm having some kind of significant losses. I mean, they will soon reduce by a lot, but as of now, just to show you, you can see that I'm able to manage to kill or do the shadow rogues and kill them very easily with my main march. And as soon as I reach 30, I should be able to gain most of my individual rewards. So after the individual challenge, you have the team play, which is the alliance play, where a one troop for the Asteria event is needed, so that everybody can make a hit and gain the rewards. Uh, the reason being that the monster goes from a level 1 to level 6, and each of those events does give you some of the resource boxes, speed ups, and building upgrades, stuff like that in the speed ups. So you do need it when you're trying to grow, and you do need it when you want to gain very quickly. But the fact is this: you don't need to attack the monster to gain the alliance event rewards in the end. So the other world rewards that you do get, the 3000 coins and some of the gems, that is not needed for the uh, attack to the vanquisher that we do. It is mostly to gain those resource chests and to gain those speed ups. But if you have managed to do the individual challenge that we saw in the previous section, then you should be able to gain whatever rewards that needs to be gained for the from the other world shop. So what are the rewards basically? Here you can see we're trying to kill the monster. So as soon as it is done, it's last now in the level 6, and then you should be able to see the rewards in some time. Uh, Here now. So it's dead. We did manage to finish it. You will get the rewards 4 hours after the event ends, so keep that in mind. Plus the rewards that are there is the otherworld shop, which would be about 3000 coins, 12 philosopher's stones, and 30 random immortal shards. So this is what you will be getting from the alliance reward side of things. These 3000 otherworld crystals are needed to use in the otherworld shop, which I will show you now. And why do they matter are these things. So these items that you can gain in the process, that you can use it in the increasing of the immortal affinity. So I am going to buy it all. They reset daily, which is written daily limit that you can buy, and the maximum number of crystals that you have would you would be using per day would be about 1800 otherworld crystals that will go per day, which you can then use here to redeem these ones. So as I said, based on the march that you're using, I would ask you to focus on the immortals that give you the maximum benefit. So if I want to buff up my physical attack, then I would go for attack immortals, for example here Darius the Great, or let's say Lewis, or for that matter in case of here Alex. The target should be what you want to buff. So for now my target is to buff up some physical defense, so I'm going with Trajan's one, so I would try to get it maximum to 15. So here you can see the based on the item that I'm using, I'm getting buffs. They have been discussed by other POs, but for reference I will try to put a table for you as well. So here, for example, for fire, it's zircon ring, we would be getting bonus of 300. So just pump it up and pump it up. Certain things don't give any immortals any bonus. So for example, the spirit font nectar, the star weave silk, the letter of blessing, they don't give any kind of bonuses. So you can what you can do is, what my suggestion would be, to use them rather to increase the affinity of the chaos immortals, because we don't have any of such events right now for chaos and shadow and holy immortals. So I would rather use these for buffing up the chaos immortals, so that way I would be able to reach, like, focusing on physical attack, Wukong giving me maximum uh, benefits of plus 10, so I'm focusing on increasing that right now. We're in the end part of the video now. Just to sum it up, what we should focus on. First, think of what your main march is. For now, my main march is basically all focus on Alex, so it should pump up more towards the attack. I can give a lot of defense to Athena or to all the immortals, but I would rather focus on the attack. So when I get all the required items from the Otherworld store of the immortal insignia, when it comes to buffing up the immortal affinity, I would go for only the attack. So I would go here and I would focus on giving things to Wukong so that it buffs up my attack, and also in the other areas where I am working, I would prefer to reach my Hippolyta to the 15 rank as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Second, check the skin that you have. So if it is an attack skin, like here I have one, you can focus on attacking. So, but if you want to buff up the defense more from your side, then you can buff up the defense. Now you will see the table of the Otherworld store where you can see how each of these does help in whatever buffing bonus percentages, and the ones that don't buff up anything, just put them in holy or chaos and stuff like that until the updates come. Last would be is the insignias that I'm talking about, which are collectibles. So grind as hard as possible. If it is a free event and you can gain free insignias, the focus should be that you always increase the total collected above 50, then go above 100, then go above 150. The fastest pathway is immortals. The second is the collectibles that you get from each of the events. And lastly, the exhibits doesn't mean that it is getting activated. It is just to show which ones are the ones that are star material or the ones that you like the most, that makes you happy. That's my ugly happy face, but you get it. Yeah. So focus on those, and then you would be able to harness most out of it from here as a free to play or as a mid spender. Before we go today, I would show you a sneak peek into this new video that IK launched, a new animated faction, a small teaser. I will share the link in my description. You can go and check the video from IK in their Facebook page, and see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Have fun.
Ritual must unfold in the Gate of Truth.